How's it going, everyone? If you're new to the channel, you're now watching New Touch Auto. In this video, I want to get into something that you've probably been curious about for a while, but you never knew what it was. How many times you've been on the road and you've seen big trucks or even small trucks or cars on the road and they got lights sitting inside the wheel well? You always wonder how you do that. We're going to get into it. Rock lights. Welcome back. Now, if you never heard of rock lights, I'm going to explain it to you. Rock lights are lights that pretty much go right up underneath that wheel well, and they sit right above it, and they illuminate lights on both sides, changing any color you want, however you want. Go with the vibration, music, however you want to do it. These lights are pretty much an eye catcher because if you see the cars on the road, they catch your eye every time. Now, you want that setup and you want that hookup, we're going to do that in this video today. We're going to run everything from underneath the wheel well, connect the wires into our engine bay, and we're going to have the setup ready for you. Let's get into the products because we're going to make this video fast, short, simple. Alright? So here's what you'll receive with your purchase. You have your LED Rock Lights by Swipe, and these are RGB high power lights that'll go directly underneath your wheel well. You have your pamphlet that'll pretty much detail you about each item that's inside this box. Your connections will run directly from your power source, and that'll connect to your battery and your ground. From there, you'll have 4 connections that'll lead to the rock lights. You have your tools that'll install the rock lights underneath your wheel well, and if you need any extensions, be sure to order the extension for the proper set. Here, you have the green setup, which is 5 pins. The other setup will be the blue setup that has 4 pins. The remote access, you can access this remote through your phone, or you can use the power source that they give you for the remote access inside the box. When making your connections, your rock lights will sit in this position. You'll have your rubber piece at the top, then you'll have your rock light and your wires to go right in that slot. You'll close the gap. You'll insert your tools here through the top side, and then you'll connect your other pieces on this end. Once you install them, it'll sit that way, and you can run these wires directly to the power source. So we're at the right front side of the vehicle. What you want to do is go ahead and move out all panels that are in your way of the wheel well. That cover, you will need to get to that cover. And if you loosen it, you don't need to loosen all the way through. You can just loosen this back side, but remove the proper screws and the proper pins to get in that area. My rock lights are here, and what I'll do is hide this cord and it'll run into my engine bay. As for the rear, what I did was went ahead and took out the wheel well so I can show you better how I mounted my rock lights. So my rock lights are at the top side of the wheel well. Now you don't have to take the entire wheel well out, but if you want to get to it easier, go ahead and take it out. It makes it easier for yourself. Now my cord, that cord will run all the way down underneath the vehicle to the front side, and to the engine bay. let's get into the setup. On the driver's side and the rear, on both sides, you have the rock lights mounted inside the wheel well. Now you can barely see that. That's where you want it. You want it hidden so you won't see the light. That's disguised in there pretty well. So my cords, they're running from here and they're running down and into the front of the vehicle, because they got to connect to that control panel. My front side, there are my rock lights right there. Now when you got them mounted that way, the lights will be shining from left to right. So that light will be illuminating the entire panel once you have it mounted that way. Those cords will be hidden once I shut my hood, so you won't be able to see those. And then they're running inside my engine bay. Now, this right here is an 8-panel switch gang switch assembly. Now this, you can mount this inside your vehicle as well. The purpose of it, I can install multiple electronics inside this vehicle without connecting everything to one circuit. If you want to know how to install this, check out that video above. That video will pretty much guide you through the process so you can install this inside your vehicle as well. Now my power source is here. I have my power for my red, and then I have my ground. Everything's connected that way, and here's my control panel, and then the switches are on the back side. Okay, so you've reached the end of the video. Now if you got any additional comments you want to add or any questions you want to ask about this install, go ahead and do so in the comment section. For my subscribers, I really appreciate y'all, man, because y'all support takes me a long way. It keeps me going. Believe it or not, it does. Now those who haven't subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button below also. Now this is only episode 11 of the Homer Chronicles. Now I got more modifications if you want to see them. Go ahead and check out my video uploads. These lights, they're not just for the big trucks, man. They for the small cars, they for everything. You got to be creative when you're working with your vehicle. That's the name of the game, creativity. Thank y'all for checking out this video. I'll catch y'all on the next one.